What is going on, guys? This is Epic Style Gamer today, and I'm bringing you my official review and preview for Dragon Ball Super Episode 22 and Episode 23. Now, basically, what we get to see, what happened is that you get to see Togoa actually beat down Piccolo and take off his arm, and we get to see like so many violent moments happen in this episode. And me personally, I actually liked it because we also get to see some violent parts, and I'll get to that in a sec. But going based off what happened at the beginning, middle to the end, we get to see Togoa beat down Gohan, and you get to see beat down Piccolo. And then also you get to see Gotenks, and you know, it hasn't been 30 minutes yet, so the question is, how did he unfuse? Unless they like fused from the very start, or where he was at wasn't very far from where Frieza was or something like that. But whatever, based on that, I don't know how that happened, but based on that, you know, you get to see the part where he knees to go in the craps and he falls to the ground holding them, and that's when Captain Ginyu like makes some kind of signature on the ground, and that's when he trades bodies with him. And what ends up happening is that you have Captain Ginyu inside Togoa's body. But my question was, isn't Captain Ginyu supposed to be dead already? Because we did see Planet Namek explode in the original Dragon Ball Z series. But I guess you have those wishes where they say, well, whoever was killed by this person, please bring him back, or who's ever dead, bring him back, and whatever. So that was my argument, because I actually countered myself in that. So yeah, based on what happened, you get to see Ginyu, he actually hit up with Trunks when he was a baby in the flashback, and that was pretty awesome to see. And another thing that ends up happening is that you get to see that moment where Gotenks unfuses. Like, so many fans wanted this because they was actually talking about like what would happen if Frieza saw Kid Trunks, because he never saw him before. So it was actually the first time he ever saw Goten and Trunks. You know, what ends up happening is that you get to see Frieza. He's like, oh, I know him. That's the guy who actually cut me in half and killed me. I was killed by that Saiyan. And that's when you have Goten, and it reminded him of Goku saying, no, the Saiyan who killed me on Namek, or or at least reminding him of Goku or whatever. So what ends up happening is that he didn't do anything to Goten and Trunks. So what ends up happening is that Goten and Trunks run behind Bulma, and basically you have Frieza just like, well, I'm not going to do anything to them right now yet, so let's just focus on the battle with Gohan and Togoa. And so what ends up happening is that you have Frieza, who's like just sitting there, and he sees Captain Ginyu, and he's like, well, how are you still alive and everything? But whatever, you still are valuable to me, so go take care of the Saiyans and the Z Fighters or whatever. So after that, you have him fighting Gohan, and you know, Gohan's getting beat down until Gohan turns Super Saiyan 2 or Super Saiyan, which I would prefer Super Saiyan 2. But after that, that's what you have Togoa, and he's not fucking with Gohan as a Super Saiyan 2. You know, he's practically getting beat down. But you have Captain Ginyu. My question is, how was he able to control that? How was he able to control Togoa's power? But you had that based on the original Dragon Ball Z series. Was Goku, when he was controlling Goku's body, he was not able to control it so easily. But how was he able to do the same with Togoa? So that's pretty strange. But after that, you get to see Super Saiyan 2 Gohan actually beat down Captain Ginyu inside Togoa's body. And what ends up happening is that Gohan gives him that look, just the same way Super Saiyan Goku back in the Dragon Ball Z series did to Frieza. You know, Frieza gets so pissed off and he starts to torture Gohan, which was a violent part. He starts to shoot Gohan in his biceps repeatedly. And you know, what kind of bothers me is that you don't get to see any blood and all that. And that's when, soon as he's breaking down Gohan to his feet, he's about to shoot him in the head. And that's when Piccolo steps in. That was so different from Revival F movie, because we didn't see Piccolo do that. So he gets shot in his chest. And yes, this is pretty much a Saiyan Saga Nappa part again, if you want to recall. So yeah, so Piccolo did pull off a Saiyan Saga, and based on that, leading on to Goku and Vegeta, they're in some mystical place. It's like a deity hyperbolic time chamber, but just except they have God Ki all around them. And what ends up happening is that they weren't able to move because you have to like suppress your ki, and which is pretty awesome, because that explains how they got strong so fast. It also goes with Beerus, how he got strong so fast. So you have these what if battles right now with Dragon Ball Super versus GT. You know, fans are gonna pull up a hypothetical or say, oh well, what if Beers was to go in to the hyperbolic time chamber and be in there forever, like for 10 years or something, then he crushed Super Saiyan 4, but that's not what we're talking about right now, so can't really like pull off a hypothetical. Usually I used to do that, but actually I'll go by like the real statistics, because I've obviously did not see Beers go into the hyperbolic time chamber for 10 years or something like that, or however you want to say it. But although Whis did tell him that he's been living for a very long time, so I'm pretty sure he's been in there over 10 years. But anyways, leading on to episode 23, which is the awesome part, because now Goku and Vegeta arrives on Earth by Frieza, and you get to see Vegeta actually takes down Togoa and actually kills him, I think, or puts him down. And that's when the final fight happens. You can see Goku in his base form versus Frieza, and Frieza's from his first form to power up, and it looks so different from how it was in Resurrection of F movie and to Dragon Ball Super. But yeah, now I think that they did get Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan now, or maybe episode 24 they'll have Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan, but that still takes it away, because we don't know how strong Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan really is, or how did they even get it, or what's the the legends behind it. But anyways, let me know what you guys think in the comment section below about episode 23. What do you think is going to happen? Do you think we will see Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan? How do you think the fight is going to go? Will Frieza get some hits in? Will it be one-sided with the Goku again? Or will it be different? And let me know how you like Dragon Ball Super episode 22. Did you like it? Did you hate it? What did you expect to see that you did not see in the episode? So yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. If you guys have some what-if battles, let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. And just, yeah, give me what-if battles, and I will make it happen eventually. And another thing I want to point out is that make sure you go to my Ask FM page, my Ask FM page. My name is Epic Style Gamer, and make sure you ask me any kind of questions you want. I'm thinking about doing a Q&A if I get enough. And make sure you go to Google Plus and Facebook. Make sure you join and like Epic Dragon Ball Gamer Legends HD, our community, and that's where me and Dragon Ball Legends is from. That's basically what we created. But yeah. And another thing I want to bring up is make sure you stay tuned for my next video. My next video will be the debate of Naruto versus Luffy, and I will be giving my thoughts on that battle. And I'll see you guys